If we could have all of council just take a moment to read this resolution. In the meantime, I noticed that okay, it is 7:45. In the meantime, I see Mr. Miller's here. He wasn't here for the original public speaking. Do you have anything you'd like to say this evening? Since the only motion we have is regarding the AR LED lights. Any comments?
Damon Miller, 249 West Franklin Street, I'm also the Morrisville School Board President. I apologize, I thought the meeting would be at 7:30, so I didn't get it until that time. I don't know what discussion there may have been ahead of time. I understand that there's a grant that can be sought after to help fund the, purchase and installation of the lights for the traffic zone. My understanding is that it's like a $300 cost for the grant application. In my opinion, it's the only grant that I know of that is available to help fund that program. Safe Routes to School, which was a program that we had a couple of years ago, helped establish some safe routes, basically, to school for students who end up walking to both of our schools, and looks at their sidewalks, looks at the vegetation around the area, making sure that there's less possible streets to be crossed during that time on their trip to the schools. One advantage, or one item that was pointed out within the study that was done by PennDOT was that there was no established school zone around both the high school, intermediate high school, as well as Grandview, and it would have been obviously a great idea to have one established. Since the traffic is a nightmare around both of those schools, particularly at dismissal and drop-off times, I would certainly encourage the establishment of the school zone, and as well as seeking any grants to help fund this project. Safe Routes to School does not offer any infrastructure funding, to the best of my knowledge. That was what was told when we first met with the member from PennDOT. So, and looking at the grant money that has been awarded to previous projects, I would think that this is a perfect fit. And for $300, for having a police officer probably stand outside in one of those traffic zones, you could probably have that paid for in a year, I would think, the way people drive around our schools. So I would certainly encourage everyone to vote in favor of going after this grant.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't know if anyone had any questions.
I just have one, if I could. When this study was done 2 years ago, then it was only ever the feasibility part. There was never any knowledge of getting money back then when it was being done. It was just to make it a school zone, but there was no funding, right?
Safe Routes to School does not provide any funding for a school zone to be established.
So back then that was only just to get it confirmed that you could make that a school zone area, and then
It was only part of the recommendations provided by the study. It also provided, looking at, it helped us establish the, to help establish routes to the school for the students coming in certain areas, having established routes for them, so that way they were more well traveled for those who were coming from the extreme areas, what would be the best and safest path for them to not cross as many streets if they needed to. As people were walking those paths, they would notice are the sidewalks in good condition? Are there people in the bushes that extend out into the sidewalk, forcing a student to go out into the street to get around those bushes? Again, this was not, painting crosswalks, making them more visible. Those were the suggestions that were all done during that, but it was the grant money that we received for that study did not provide any funding for infrastructure.
It was just a study.
It was just for the study.
And
And for training and stuff, and for programs. We offered a program that allowed for for students to bike to school
Mhm.
and things of that nature.
The last time we got together with our joint meeting between us and the school, that was 2 months ago, I remember speaking, and we were talking about, we hadn't got any, I guess, feedback from PennDOT as to what, did that all go through and it's approved, or we were all waiting still?
I received an email, I think last week,
Okay.
because I had mentioned that, now it's summertime, it would be a perfect opportunity where we
Mhm.
on this whole project. And there is evidently one form that they did not receive for one of the schools, which our engineer, I believe, is in the process of submitting.
Mhm.
There were 2 signatures that were required by our superintendent
Mhm.
that need to be submitted on 2 forms, one for each school. There were 2 other items that PennDOT had mentioned, and I don't remember what they were, and it didn't make any sense to me, so it's all engineer talk as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, government stuff.
Right, something about the current signage, I think, that needs to be
Mhm.
replaced. And I mean, even, it's even, the current yellow signs that are at the schools at this point in time need to be replaced. If you're traveling through a zone, you may see more of like a yellow fluorescent
Mhm.
sign. Those are the current signs. Those would be the ones that would be established and that would be installed on there. So unfortunately, like I said, there is no, through Safe Routes, I initially thought this would be a great opportunity, but there was nothing, to help fund the project at that point in time, and they didn't provide any.
Kind of like like a mandated program that's not funded, or if you, kind of works like that, no funding, but we'll let you do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, if it's something that, is it mandated? It's not mandated that we have a school zone, but for the safety of the
Right.
students, in our district, we're
Right,
a walking district. I
right.
mean, that's it. I mean, granted, there are a lot of people who drive and drop their students off at the
Mhm.
schools, but there are still a great number that do walk.
Right.
And to have that, particularly on Palmer,
Mhm.
where people just drive through with no regard to, who may be coming out through the, in between cars or at a crosswalk even.
Mhm.
I would certainly think that it's a project that needs to be done.
Okay. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Any other questions?
I'm gonna read the resolution.
Okay.
It's a resolution of Borough Council of the Borough of Morrisville authorizing the request to apply for a grant through the Automated Red Light Enforcement Program and designating officials to execute the Automated Red Light Enforcement Program project funding agreement in furtherance of this request. Whereas the Council of Morrisville Borough is interested in pursuing grant funds through the Automated Red Light Enforcement Project. Whereas the grant will be utilized to purchase flashing traffic signals to be installed around a school zone to improve the safety of the school students. And whereas the Council of the Borough of Morrisville wishes to appoint officials to execute documents in furtherance of applying for the grant and executing the funding agreement associated with. Now therefore be resolved that the Morrisville Borough Council, the Borough of Morrisville, and the County of Bucks hereby request a grant from the Automated Red Light Enforcement Project to be used to purchase flashing traffic signals to improve the safety of school students. Be further resolved that the President Council and the Morrisville Borough Council has hereby designated Nancy Sherlock, Morrisville Council President, as the official to execute all documents and agreements for the Borough of Morrisville to facilitate and assist in obtaining the requested grant, specifically the ARLE, which is the Automated Red Light Enforcement Funding subject to review by the Borough Solicitor, enacted this date of the 23rd of June. So that's the actual resolution that will be, that if we pass this, it will be submitted along with the application. It's my understanding that it's almost done or is done at this point in time if council so chooses. That's it. Are there any more questions on this resolution? As far as school zone goes, that will not deter this application just because it's not a designated school zone at this time. That can be done at any time in the future before installation.
How much is the grant? Potentially for?
We're asking for $50,000. It's $25,000 each school.
Should we put the motion up before we talk about the grant?
Yes, but I just read them. Sorry. I would call for a motion now that the public's aware of the actual resolution.
So moved.
What is it, what?
Okay.
Second.
So that was Jeff and, okay. Any other questions on this motion?
I have a comment. I just want to say that even though we received it at the 11th hour, I think it's a no-brainer. It's really a great grant.
I mean, the school needs it. I mean, our children need this safety. I mean, plain and simple.
I would just clean up the spelling.
On the resolution? The automated word?
Yeah, there's automated and then further it's spelled two different
What?
ways. I'm not sure which is right.
I didn't
No,
pronounce it that way either, so. Any other questions? Roll call, please.
Mr. Cicero.
Yes.
Mr. Johnson. Yes. Ms. Craddock.
Yes.
Mr. Parker.
Yes.
Mr. Sanford.
Yes.
Ms. Smith.
Yes.
Mr. Kerner.
Yes.
And Ms. Sherlock.
Yes. Motion carries 8-0.
Since I'm cleaning up that one.
Okay, next, we just have, an adjournment.
Yes.
So moved.
What?
Second.
Second? Who was that?
Jeff,
That's right.
I second it.
Fred and Jeff. I just would like to make an announcement that there will be a special meeting next Monday at 7 p.m.
Discussion about adjournment.
I can make an announcement after. I'm announcing. Next Monday at 7 p.m. there'll be a special meeting here at Borough Council.
Next Wednesday?
Next Monday.
Monday.
All in favor for the adjournment? Say aye.
What is that meeting for?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now, Victor has a question about next week's meeting. We're adjourned.
We have the Canal Festival, Canal Festival. Yeah. I said the Canal Festival.
Yeah.